I don't know what.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any blood.
I do have a casing over here by the look of it. There's a bullet casing under the vehicle. Oh, disregard that. That's gonna be a taser cartridge.
Where's the silver vehicle, Soze?
On the front side of the house.
Is that the same vehicle you saw sending it up the highway?
I'm unsure, unless it was a gray vehicle going fast. Okay, I suggest somebody just stay here in the bushes somewhere. The rest of us head out. Maybe one on either side.
Yeah, 45 will stay on the. Yeah, 45 will stay on the northern side.
Yeah, it is mine. See, Tony was about to breach everyone's rights right there, dude. You like how I'm a smartass now? Now I'm gonna have to do everything by the book just to trigger Tony. I'm gonna be an asshole, dude.
Yeah, I'm ready. I love it.
How is it a response? What is it a response to? What's even been said in terms of Trainwreck? Geez, you run like a gazelle. It's so majestic and natural and agile.
Thank you, Soze.
Oh, it's a read. That's what it was, at Twitter or something. Made a twit longer about it? What the fuck? All we've said is you pretty much unwhitelisted while we go over things. Why the fuck would you make a twit longer over that? Yo, Wilt, so thank you for the 18 months. Appreciate it, man.
That's 202. I'm going to be in Sandy Shores. If needed, I'll be at Harmony getting some touch-ups.
I'd imagine it's to do with other people talking shit more than anything. Wait, he said we were the scapegoat and other people do what he did? So he admitted to meta? What the fuck? Oh, he's saying he didn't. Okay, so people are just potato. I mean, I can just read it, but honestly, I feel like it's a drama that doesn't even need to be a drama at this point. And, you know, it's whatever.
Papa 776 to that 911 unit up here.
I sort of want to read it, actually. I'm actually interested in reading it. You guys good to get this looked at? I'm just gonna read over something.
Yep.
The only thing that we've stated is he's unwhitelisted while stuff was gone over, but there's I think it's probably more in retaliation to what people say as streamers and shit like that. You know what I mean? What's his Twitter? Trainwreck Twitter. Trainwreck TV, there we go. All right, let's have a look here. Oh, this was 27 minutes ago. This is fresh. I don't know how to say this. I know there are many unsuccessful, miserable losers that gather on forums to comment on each other's posts. True. Actually pretty true. To further fortify the narratives that they need to be true. In order to rationalize the fear and insecurity.
215, you're still monitoring.
So he's talking about Reddit. An insecurity that my very existence instills within them, but the intelligent and confident need to be strong. I know it looks bad, but for a moment I ask you to give me the benefit of the doubt and look at it through an unbiased perspective, and you will see this was just an attempt to protect the monopolization of power in the game for select streamers. After careful consideration and self-reflection, I've come to the conclusion that they can all suck my dick. Thank you. The monopolization of power. I feel like he overestimates how much meth he even makes in this game, to be honest. It's literally an RP tool where they didn't make money at all. In fact, people were saying you make less money in meth right now than normal jobs. A little bit strange, to be honest. I don't think he's the only person to say that. Greek had also said that there's like some sort of thing in place where like certain streamers on the server will get certain things over other people, and it's like, I mean, that I think that's obvious, right? You know, it's not like we're hiding this fact that if people play in our server and put in roleplay effort, that we reward them with stuff, especially if they are, you know, bigger streamers. But usually the biggest streamers on our platform are people that are entertaining and content people. So it sort of correlates with each other, right? If somebody pulls viewers on GTA roleplay, and we're a content / RP oriented server, it would make sense that you would swing it in their favor, right? Because that's going to generate more content and RP for a lot of people. But I don't know if there's some understanding that it's like, hey, you know, I should get XY even though I'm new to the server, or I haven't, you know, really roleplayed that long. You know, sort of strange. I mean, the entire conversation that was sort of had with the meth labs in general, I felt like there was people that were out of place there. Train being one and Greek being one. Also, Blast was sort of potato-y around, but he wasn't like trying to be the head of something. You know what I mean? He was sort of in his role. But the other guy's a drug dealer / low-tier criminal / character developed people that belong there in a way, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I think there's more to it than just like, no, not even the fact that it was meta. I think he might have rushed his way into an RP scenario that didn't even necessarily make 100% sense to the character itself. But that's sort of irrelevant. But that's the point I'm trying to make, though, is that we will always push whitelists and certain things in the ways of people we know will roleplay with it and do good shit. You know what I mean? You know, there's a reason racing always goes towards Summit, because people like to be around him and roleplay with him in that area. Yeah, viewers are a big deal, but that's the relationship with the content server. It's just how it is. You know what I mean? When it comes to you know, the entire Roosters rest thing and tying meth to that, there was a lot of elaborate planning put into even how bags now have a slot inside them so you can actually deal the drugs. You know what I mean? There's a lot of little things and stepping stones that make people get to these points that isn't as quick as, you know, I deserve this sort of thing. If we allow anybody to get into whitelists, there's a problem. And I think to have an opinion and tell, or, you know, sort of say that we're monopolizing it I mean, it's sort of true in a way, but we're not doing it for the for these certain people to make more money. We're doing it because we know these certain people will give more RP. If you know what I mean. To try and grasp how this server works for the last 5 years or 4 years, whatever it's been, and imply that you know more than us on how it should run is just like weird to me. You know what I mean? Especially when there's been posts recently about politics and all that sort of shit, because I feel like this is a sway of you know, these politics. You know, it's strange to me, but you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. People who play here and put in effort get shit. That's how it works. You know, it's not I wouldn't say that's like we're monetizing for them. We're creating RP avenues for them. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, I'm good. Why? I felt fine the whole time. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm good. Just checking out shit on my phone. I don't have like negative.
Where'd your hat go? Where you going?
I haven't had it for a while. I'm just looking at shit on my phone. I don't have. And I feel like there's this fucking misunderstanding that like we have issues with certain people over here or something like that. Like we if people put in effort in roleplay to a certain point, we'll do what we can to cater for it. It doesn't matter who it is, you know. It's not like we give every streamer everything. You know, we try to be particular about a level of roleplay and you know, at least some evidence that they can use it and not necessarily abuse it. So it's true that we do somewhat whitelist things, but you see the issue, guys. Okay, and if you'd been on this server or seen roleplay for a while, you totally understand the problem. As soon as we unwhitelisted that and allowed anybody to get it, there was fucking people camping that key magically, finding out all this spare information instantly, and it made everything become unnatural with the flick of a switch. And the reason the quote-unquote monopoly system is there is to prevent that weird low-level roleplay shit. That is you know, trust me, if we had left it like that, even now, like if we had left it like that, the meth would have been fucking ruined, dude. Absolutely ruined. And I'm not implying like Train is like fucking, you know, it's not that he's dumb or something. He just you need to have played or ran a server for 4 years to understand the ramifications or issues that can arise from this. You know what I mean? I don't think he's dumb. Yo, Dirty, thank you for the 47 months. I appreciate it. Ignorant? Not really. I mean, he tried to roleplay. He actually did a character and everything. I wouldn't say he's ignorant. I just think, well, I mean, ignorant sounds like a fucking douche way of saying something. I just think he's not informed exactly on how he hasn't seen it unfold to understand the issue of not monopolizing things, if that makes sense. I don't think it's ego or anything like that. He just hasn't lived through the process to learn the process, if that makes, you know, that I think that's a better way of putting it. You know what I mean? Like you sort of need to live through it to experience it and learn from it and understand the problems that arise, essentially. I wouldn't say that's ignorant though. It's more so just not having experienced it before. That's all. But I can see how we can think that Reddit is the reason that the ban was processed, but it wasn't. You know, there's a lot of people here that think something went on that shouldn't have, and that's why we unwhitelisted him, just to, you know, and check it out, sort of thing. This wasn't a quote-unquote ban. It was literally an unwhitelisting, just to make sure nothing necessarily happens until we you know, work out what we're going to do with him. Is this tweet going to affect the punishment? No, I don't think so. I mean, he's already sort of said that before. I think people.
Okay, that's the trooper. That's the trooper.
People are very much allowed to say what they want as long as it's not like directly salty towards certain people. And I'd say that's more focused on Reddit than it is, you know, us in general. But you know, I have faith in the admins and whatnot to at least, you know, confirm or, you know, not confirm what happened. But there's a lot of streamers here, not Reddit, and I know it's easy to blame Reddit, but there's a lot of streamers here that found it very strange on how things, you know, intertwined. And I'm gonna be 100% honest, I'm too fucking lazy to go through all that shit. I barely watch other people's streams and shit like that, so you know, we'll see what the other people come up with. It broke Uber's heart. Yeah, but see, I think also in saying that chat was probably saying shit to him. I don't know if he watched clips or what he saw exactly and shit like that, but I think how we've handled it is as good as we could have. But I think the irony of the statement that monopolizations are like something we want to control to only make certain people get benefit is just incorrect. And I think what happened there is a very clear example of the negative things that could happen. Even if Train wasn't in that situation, Train being irrelevant to the you know, what happens there. I'm not talking about metagaming or anything like that. I'm saying the role play oriented around that went very fucking weird very quickly for a lot of people. And especially when there's 160 people, it's you know, it's a lot harder to control systems like this. Oh, he's got to hit that. Oh! Oh my god, dude. Oh, I fucking broke it, boys. Yeah, I think the metagaming accusations is irrelevant to anything to do with like the monopolization type shit. Like, you know, it's done specifically for a reason. You know, and there's people in here that don't even really stream, that are on whitelist that you just don't see or know about. You know what I mean? It isn't just specific role players. You know what I mean? We've had well, I don't even want to say the certain people that have certain things, but what you see on stream and what is happening behind the scenes that you don't know about, there is plenty of other quote unquote whitelists where you know, people are doing shit that you're not going to know about.
Hey, bro, you ain't got a lockpick, dude.
I'm gonna go across.
What the fuck?
Wait when you're ready.
You ain't got a lockpick, right?
Who the fuck you talking
I need a lock. You, bro.
What about his face, dude?
You're at the gallery, okay? You're
Nah,
not some
man,
fucking mechanic.
Nah, man, I just
Why do
sat
I hear an
6
echo?
hours on the train, man.
What?
6 hours on the train runs to the gallery for a look.
Get it.
You came to the wrong fucking place.
Who was your name, man?
Uchiha's growing balls out here, dude.
What's your name? What's your name?
Mike, man.
Mike, get
Shit,
the fuck
my
up
man.
out of here before you get shot.
What did I do, man?
Who the fuck are you, first of all, coming over here asking for lockpicks, thinking you, like, I'm just gonna give them to you? Fuck,
Man, somebody told me they were legal, man. I just thought.
Alright, so why the fuck you coming over here asking? Do I look like a fucking mega mall or a fucking mechanic shop?
I fucking love that they handled it like this, dude. That's funny as fuck.